Here are 6 reasons a person might feel breathless or short of breath while doing some simple activities or maybe walk for a little while. Hi, my name is Rajiv. I'm the CEO and the Chief Health Officer at NuvoVivo Center for Obesity, Lifestyle Disorders and Research. We are an online health and wellness company. We work with our clients from across the globe and help them manage lifestyle diseases and possibly even help them reduce the reliance on the medication through structured, scientific and sensible lifestyle interventions. Alright, so breathlessness or feeling short of breath. In medical terms, it's called dyspnea. And when you exert, when you do something and when you feel short of breath, that's called exertional dyspnea. Now, why do we feel this breathlessness? It's basically our body's mechanism to tell us that we are lacking oxygen. We need a lot more oxygen in our body, and that's why you feel this breathlessness. You would like to pant, you're gasping for breath. Basically, that's what is dyspnea is. Now, why do a person feel like that? Let's look at the 6 reasons. Number 1. Obesity. Why? Because if a person is overweight, the body needs to put in a lot more energy, lot more effort. The muscles needs to put in a lot more energy into kind of moving this entire mass, right? And obviously the person lung capacity would be lower because in first place the person became overweight because of lack of exercises or lack of activity, among many other reasons. And there is a very high chance that the muscle quality will not be good, the lung capacity will not be great, so body's ability to kind of absorb oxygen and keep the blood flush with oxygen also is lower. Plus, body needs a lot of energy as well. So obesity or being overweight is the number 1 reason that a person would feel exertional dyspnea or exertional breathlessness. Number 2 is anemia. Why? Because what is anemia? When your hemoglobin count or even your red blood cell count goes down, that's basically what is anemia. Most common anemia is the iron deficiency anemia. And when that happens, why? Because the hemoglobin is what actually carries oxygen in our blood. When the number of such molecules or hemoglobin is lesser in our body, obviously body is less capable of carrying enough amount of oxygen, and hence the person would feel exertional dyspnea. So anemia is the 2nd reason. 3rd reason, some sort of allergy. For example, quite common, it's called anaphylaxis, when a person sometimes, among some people, when they eat say prawns or certain kind of seafood, they get this allergy. Immediate body's reaction and response to that causes this allergy, which kind of might cause the airways and to kind of get inflamed and constrain these airways, so lung is not able to get enough amount of air or oxygen into it, so that can also cause exertional breathlessness, right? So this needs immediate medical attention. So any sort of allergy, it could be anaphylaxis, just one example that I mentioned. There are many other type of allergies. It could be allergy from the dust sometimes can cause that, right? That takes us to the 4th reason, which is basically anything to do with lung issues such as COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases, asthma, bronchitis, pneumonia, anything dealing with that. So smoking leads to the lung airways being damaged. So all these things can cause to lungs ability to absorb oxygen going down. That can also cause breathlessness, because with slighter amount of exercises or activity, a person is feeling that, right? The next reason is anxiety. When a person is feeling anxious, that's his 5th reason. When a person is feeling anxious, quite natural, body's mechanism is the fight or flight mechanism. Heart rate will increase and body would want to get more oxygen, so you would feel wanting hyperventilating or breathing quite a lot number of times, which is you feeling short of breath and you feel that you don't have enough oxygen in your body. The final reason, the 6th reason, is cardiovascular diseases. So why? Because again, when one of the common thing that we're talking about is some sort of a block which is formed in the arteries of the heart. When there is this block which is formed, the heart muscles are not getting enough amount of oxygen. So and heart is trying to pump faster. When you're walking or when you're doing physical exertion, body needs more oxygen. Heart has to pump more oxygen because oxygen ultimately goes through the blood, right? Blood is the one which carries that. So heart has to pump much faster, and heart is not able to do that, and that will also cause shortness of breath or exertional dyspnea. How do you manage this from a lifestyle perspective? Of course, from a therapeutic, from a medical perspective, you definitely need help need consultation from a pulmonologist or a cardiologist and understand what is the fundamental cause. Is it a lung related? Pulmonologist. If it is heart related, then a cardiologist. The cardiologist might ask you to take a TMT test or see if there is any ischemic attack, ischemia. Basically, is there any chance of particular blockage in any of the arteries? These are the tests that the doctors would do. Coming to our specialty, which is lifestyle interventions. What are the things that one needs to do? Number one, stop smoking. Smoking damages the airways. It constrains the airways. It causes inflammation, reducing the lungs' ability to absorb the oxygen into the blood. So stopping the smoking is very, very important. Number two, lose some weight in a healthy manner. So if you're overweight, reduce some weight. And while you reduce weight, make sure that you're losing only fat without losing muscles. Extremely important. So do not go on a crash diet. Do not kind of restrict calories tremendously. Get onto a balanced diet with slight amount of exercises. So you need to, the tricky thing is that because you're feeling breathless, right, you can't do a lot of exercises. You kind of need to have a balance between this and then gradually and steadily include very low intensity exercises, and gradually, as you lose weight, your lung capacity also would improve. Do some breathing exercises along with it, and that will improve the health overall. And these are the 6 reasons a person could get exertional dyspnea and the methods to manage this. I hope this information was helpful. As always, stay healthy, stay fit, stay young, and take care.